Hi everyone, it's me. So today we are talking about 11 British superstitions. And if you don't forward this video to 11 of your closest friends, you're gonna get 7 years bad luck. I'm just kidding, but wouldn't that be nice? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I have been living in the southeast of England for the last 5 years. So I thought it'd be interesting to see if any of these British superstitions overlap over in Canada or if they're completely different. Let's find out. So without further ado, let's go. British superstition number 1. Getting pooed on by a bird. Yes, we're going to talk about this. So although it may seem unlucky, getting pooed on by a bird in Britain is deemed good luck. Yes, this one is actually good luck, if you can believe it. Even though there are many birds in the sky, it's supposedly more rare to be pooed on by one than it is to win the lottery. That's why if you're one of the lucky ones who gets pooed on, it comes as a surprise and is deemed very lucky. I'm gonna take a pass on this one. So yes, here in the UK, getting pooed on by a bird. I don't know why I'm whispering that. It just feels so wrong. It's deemed lucky. Thankfully, I haven't been pooed on by a bird. No, I mean I have, but not in the UK. But I do remember being in a beer garden, a pub somewhere some summer, and someone in the beer garden was pooed on by a bird and everybody cheered. Yay, yay, yay. So learn something new every day. Number 2 of British superstitions is breaking a mirror. Some people believe that breaking a mirror is meant to give you 7 years bad luck. This harks back to Roman times when they believed that mirrors were a portal to the soul, and breaking one would damage the soul, which couldn't be amended until life renewed itself, which was believed to be every 7 years. So we actually have this superstition in Canada around breaking a mirror. I didn't realize that's about like your soul and all that business, but I have heard, you break a mirror, you get 7 years bad luck. So it's interesting to see that Brits have this one and it came over to Canada too. I honestly don't think I've ever broken a mirror. I mean, nothing comes to mind. So you watching this video, hello, how's it going? Have you ever broken a mirror? Did you get 7 years bad luck? 7 years is a long time. Oh, hi there. I'm just here to remind you that I have a Patreon account. I post a full-length video on Patreon every week that I will never post to YouTube. I will take those videos to my grave. If you'd like to support me and get bonus content, please consider joining my Patreon account. Otherwise, let's get back to the video. Next up on our British superstitions tour is all about magpies. You may have heard the rhyme, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, when someone sees a magpie. These black and white birds can signify good or bad luck, depending on how many you see. Magpies have been associated with death, so seeing a lone magpie is said to bring sorrow to your life. However, seeing 2 will bring luck. Now, we don't get magpies where I'm from, as far as I know. Hadn't ever seen one until I came to the UK, but magpies are these usually pretty chunky black and white birds. And I know there's the song, but I don't know all the words. And it's like if one for blah, 2 for the, 3 to like whatever. I don't actually know the song. I am so deeply sorry. But it is really, it's very sweet. I have seen so many adults, grown human beings, with children, with mortgages, with health issues. When they see a group of magpies, they will sing the song. It's so ingrained in so many British people's minds to sing the song when they see magpies. I just love it. I think it's just wonderful. But seeing one lone magpie is extremely unlucky. Next superstition is all about putting your shoes on the table. Believed to originate from the north of England. Any north of England people here? Hello, hi. You're so vocal in the comments. Hello. Believed to originate from the north of England, this superstition is related to the coal mining industry. When a miner died, their family would place their shoes on the table as a tribute. Therefore, placing shoes on the table was seen to be tempting fate. Now, I've never heard of this one. This seems to be pretty uniquely British, so it would be very interesting to see if anyone from any other country watching, do you have a superstition about putting shoes on a table? I've never heard of it. But it does make sense that if putting shoes on a table was something that they did when a miner died, is that true? This website says it is, so I have to believe it is. If that's something that they actually did when someone died, I can totally understand how this superstition came about. But it never made its way to Canada. Number 5, we have opening an umbrella inside. You may have noticed that it rains a lot in the UK and Ireland. No, I didn't notice. Carrying an umbrella with you at all times becomes a necessity. This superstition dates back to ancient Egypt when peacock feathers and papyrus were used to protect people from the sun. Opening them indoors would be seen as an insult to the sun deity and means you would be cursed. Later in the Victorian era, umbrellas were constructed with steel spokes, and opening one indoors would cause injury or eye loss. Nowadays, we still think that opening an umbrella inside is unlucky. Yes, this superstition has made its way over to Canada. I didn't realize that it had much of a history, but it seems, ancient Egypt, kind of a long time ago. Now, this particular superstition has made its way to Canada. I've been told loads of times growing up not to open my umbrella indoors. On one hand, I think because it's a pain. It is a pain to have an open umbrella inside and you're trying to like get out the door with an open umbrella. So I was told that lots as a kid, but there's also, a little bit of the superstition that you're not supposed to, it's bad luck. But I never really knew that it had much of a history. But it certainly doesn't rain as often in southern Ontario where I'm from compared to here, the southeast of England where I am currently living. You need to invest in a good umbrella if you're coming here. I have a small umbrella by the front door always because you never know when you're gonna need it. Now, I don't know if I have been numbering these correctly, but we are on number 6, which is being afraid of the number 13. The number 13 is seen as an unlucky number. It is said that this superstition originated in Christian beliefs. At the Last Supper, Judas, who portrayed Jesus, is thought to have been the 13 guests to sit down. Similarly, I can never say that word, don't even worry about it. Jesus, you're really trying me on this paragraph. Jesus was crucified on Good Friday, hence the origin of Friday the 13th being extremely unlucky. Surprise, we have Christianity in Canada. So this superstition came over to Canada as well. Friday the 13th being unlucky, and of course just the number 13 being unlucky. You see hotels sometimes where they won't have the 13th floor. It'll just go 12 to 14. We get that in Canada as well. Number 7 is walking under a ladder. Another ancient superstition is the fear or avoidance of walking under ladders. In medieval times, people believed a ladder leaning against a wall resembled the gallows. Did you know that? Because I did not. The gallows being where they used to hang people condemned to death. Therefore, if someone walked underneath a ladder, it was believed that they too would die at the gallows. Now, this superstition does exist in Canada, but I did not know the history, if that is true. Take it with a grain of salt. I found it on the internet. But it does make sense. Like there is, it makes sense. It's a very creepy image. I've always been told don't walk under a ladder. Also, the safety of it, don't be an idiot as a child and walk under a ladder, especially when someone's working. But also like the undercurrent of the superstition. Don't walk under a ladder because it is extremely unlucky. Next, we have don't come across a black cat. Black cats are generally believed to be bad luck because of their association with demons and witches, and they are often believed to be symbols of evil omens. However, in the UK, if a black cat walks towards you, it is thought to bring good luck. And if it walks away, it is thought to take good luck with it. Now, in Canada, we do have the superstition of black cats, you know, witches and that kind of stuff, Halloween. We love Halloween in North America, so black cats are a big part of that. So black cats being a bad omen definitely exists in Canada, but I didn't know that here in the UK, if a black cat walks towards you, good. If a black cat walks away from you, bad. We're learning all sorts of things. Every day is a school day. Personally, I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I love dogs so much. I could have a YouTube channel just talking about how much I love dogs. Now, having said that, cats are good. You know, a bit aloof. You know, I want to be loved unconditionally like dogs do. Cats, you know, you have to really work for it. But black cats, it kind of like, I don't know, I have a soft spot for black cats because I think people dislike them more because of the old superstition, but black cats are so sweet. Come on. Now, number 9 of British superstitions, we have finding a 4-leaf clover. The 4-leaf clover is a symbol of luck and good fortune around the world. A simple explanation for their lucky reputation is that they are extremely hard to find. It is thought there are 10,000 3-leaf clovers to every 4-leafed one. Now, we do have this one in Canada and in the US, of course. Canada and the US are so similar that we have a lot of the same things, and this superstition is one of them. And I do think with the popularity of St. Patrick's Day, and you know, the 4-leaf clover and Irish stuff, and it's very commercialized, obviously, but I think the 4-leaf clover kind of plays into that. And St. Patty's Day parties are really big in North America, and the 4-leaf clover kind of gets like thrown into that as well. So it is a really popular superstition in North America. Now, number 10 is touch wood. It is lucky to touch wood. That's the explanation. This one's kind of funny. In North America, we say knock on wood, and this has come up in a couple of my videos. I might say, oh, I should knock on wood, but here in the UK, people tend to say touch wood. It's the same sort of idea. You know, you want to be lucky, or you don't want anything bad to happen. Maybe you said something like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, better knock on wood, or I don't want that to happen, so you touch wood. It's the same idea, it's just a different way of saying it. And finally, number 11. Probably didn't number these right because I never do, but anyway, it's white rabbit. Now, there's a couple variations of this one. You can either say white rabbits or rabbit repeatedly aloud upon waking on the first day of a month to ensure good luck for the rest of it. Now, white rabbits, rabbit, or rabbits is not something I ever heard of in Canada. Certainly not in my household, but maybe in other families. But I do remember coming across this one. I think it was a New Year's Eve video that I did like a couple years ago, and someone had said that saying white rabbits at the beginning of the new year was a good luck thing because you're like wishing good luck to the new year. I don't know, but it's a similar idea, I guess. But I can't say I've ever heard of saying white rabbit or white rabbits at the beginning of every month to have good luck. But hey, you gotta get good luck somehow. So those are 11 British superstitions. As a viewer, do you do any of them? Do you believe in any of them? Leave a comment down below if you do or you don't. You know what? Just leave a comment anyway, because guess what? It really helps my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. It was fun to kind of dive into different things I'd never heard about. Even though I have lived in the UK for over 5 years now, I am literally always learning something new. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!